I wanted to do a follow-up video to my bullhead track upgrade mini-series, which took me 6 months to do, January to June 2019. Since then I've continued improving and replacing one or two bits and pieces other than track, notably this repeater home signal at the north end of Broxfield station on the down main, and just beyond it is the LNER design signal box, which has been, well, the top half was donated to me by a friend, but it wasn't tall enough, I didn't think, for the layout. So I built a bottom half myself and added the details, handrails, lengthened the ladder up, etc, etc, and in actual fact it's enhanced the layout quite considerably, I think. There used to be an Art Deco, a Bachmann Art Deco off the shelf signal box there, which matched the platform of the station, which I'm going to retain because Eastern Region or Great Northern Potters Bar Station was Art Deco at one point, but the signal box and the signal in fact is almost an exact replica of the signal from Broxfield of the 50s. And it was that signal that inspired me to do this one, and I have to say I'm really pleased with it. So the next bullhead improvement will be the track work from these 2 points here, and then in front of the signal box, Broxfield North, and around the curve, which is the countryside curve, so to speak, and that will meet up with the countryside part of the layout that already has the bullhead track running right the way down this length here. Now you will notice there are some trains parked around the layout in order to keep the station clear for this video, but their positions on the layout does demonstrate how the electrics, because we're an analog layout, how the electrics work. Basically, I've split the layout into 4 sections. Each of the 4 tracks running round is split into 4 sections with isolation points coinciding with the signals. So where that brush type 2 double header is stopped, just ahead of it, there's a break in the track, and the 2 trains facing the other way are on the other side of that brake on each of their relevant tracks, so I can stop them at the back part of the layout or on the curves at the far end as well, and still operate trains through the station, etc., etc. Some train running demonstration. Just to show the route to be taken when approaching Broxfield on the two slow lines, which in fact run straight into the sidings, Broxfield West sidings, where they can either park up or continue through to make a complete circuit. I forgot to mention, unfortunately, that this signal was not completely made by me. A friend of mine donated to me the major structural parts, the metal parts from kits that he makes, and I again added the detail as I did with the signal box. Same friend, by the way. So this oil train is running out of the west sidings now, and he has two options when he gets here. He can either go on to the up main or the up slow. I've signalled him onto the up slow to take him down to the London end of the layout and return him to where he started from, purely for the purposes of this little demonstration. A mixed freight in the opposite direction. Approaches from the south onto the freight reception road, and if necessary can wait here for entry into the station, into the sidings with his mixed freight train. So we can let him proceed. And again, he can either park up there, shunt a few wagons or something like that before proceeding, but we'll let him run through. And return him back to where he started from. Which again leaves the station clear. And in a sense, these tracks along the back of the layout can act as a pseudo fill yard. And finally, a little demonstration of a fast B2 mainline train. Pulling away.